Hello again. So we're thinking about these, and I don't want them to become too gimmicky. Speed, etc., and try to remain them focused on me. I do think that I've gained a lot from them so far. I think that I have probably gained what I was looking for within them and opened up some paths of finding things outside of doing these. But for this one, I thought I would do, the time here isn't about speed. I'm just using it as a set. So I could do 10 minutes now, where it's about lunchtime. I'll do 10 minutes in a few hours and then 10 minutes later on. And I just want to see if me, the change in me changes what either's in front of me or what I see or how I work. And I thought again I'd do them on top of each other and keep a thing going. So I've got some paint and some pastel. And, yeah. So I'll start this going and I'll meet you in 10 minutes. So that was a thing. I think 3 of these would be good. Yeah. I think the thing is that I'm just starting to settle, if that makes sense. Like when doing these, like this becomes the point of existence, and then to be pulled out of it in 10 minutes feels like someone's yanked the cord. Like it's quite draining. I'll come back. I told you the light had changed quite a lot. So I've lost all the energy that I had when I first started this. That's part of it. Try and figure out where I was again. I've got so much less energy. It's probably expectant, but I think that these things, I think it was after the last one, said I felt like I was pulled away too soon. So I think that put me in a strange place. I'm gonna go for a bike ride and then I'll do one after that as well. So I'm back from my bike ride. We've been doing hill sprints over the past 3 months. Managed to shave 2 minutes and a bit off our time so far. For our fastest from bottom to top. We started off at 8 and a bit, 8:40 I think it was. We're down to 6:18 today. So I am physically different. For the minute I have a little bit more energy than I did in the second one. But I think I physically look different. Anyway, we will start. Be ready. We'll begin. Let me turn the exposure up on this so you can see it now. I left it the same so you could see the change in light. Yeah, I think I definitely feel the difference in me, more so than what I expected. Like I said to you, I feel more energetic now doing it than I did the second time. So the first time I started this and entered that connected state, which is a very relaxed, I can dip into it very easily, into the process, probably not the right word, but I can dip into that space very easily. I can do with music as well, and when I'm making anything. And that timer brought me out of it, and I didn't bring the energy back, which really took it out of me. And then I go and ride a bike, and with energy and intent, an intent at physical exhaustion, and it kind of puts me in the same place of being calm and settled and set. So, like, I feel fine now, but I've been, playing football and everything for 29, 30 years now. So, like, as a kid, I would play football at any opportunity. I mean, I'll still, to be honest. So I don't know whether that's just me and how I find energy, and it's a fulfilling experience for me, or there is something akin to the first session of me sitting down and wanting to connect and spend energy on this thing, energy and focus. And you can ride a bike at full tilt and you're spending energy and focus. I suppose you would say that there are a different amount of body involvement, this being my arm and my seeing, and then biking is all leg. So I liked the first one, and then the second one was a bit weird, and I like this one again, which is expectant after what I've said as well. I would have expected to have a better time in the first and second if I would have told you that the second one I wasn't feeling up to it. And as I'm doing this as well, I've noticed in the ones that I like the most, which I think is interesting. I like these as well, but they're different. I'm going to mention this one, and I'll draw another one with a space in. No, just that one. So these two, with me having the book inside them, they're quite like voyeuristic in a way. Like I am watching, or I am painting myself paint. There's a strange connection to them, rather than them just being my face. There's something, I suppose, when I'm looking at just my head, they're a bit unreal. But so these are unreal in a different way. It was in this last 10-minute session that I was like, it's this bit that makes these interesting. Like I'm capturing, there's just something there. I will have to think about it. I'll come back and I'll let you know in the next video anyway. I might take a few sleeps to try and analyse it, or maybe another go at one of these to try and analyse it. But it's quite spooky in a way. Like I get that like spinal spook. And also because it's flipped as well, there's my right hand is left. Language is very strange as well. Like if you noticed with me talking about the last few, him, not me. And I don't mean it like that, it's just what I'm, it's my vocabulary, the way I've learned to talk. But the language is very presumptuous.